in style from that era.
Yes, I do too. It's going to be so cool. And guess what?
What?
It's on May 16th, next Friday. And
Nice.
It starts at 8 p.m., and it's right here in the California Theater of Performing Arts, right here on 562 West 4th Street in San Bernardino. Yeah, and guess who's going to be there? We are. No, we are. We are going to be down there to do this. And looking over the press release, I'll get it straight. Yeah, I only had one cup of coffee. Press release that they gave us. It's going to be one heck of an event. And this band, they are award winning. They won awards in 1979.
Really?
Yeah, 1981, 1997.
Whoa.
Yes. And it's all that era. And I know we have a lot of people in the military that was in the war or something, about WWW, too. And this is right up their alley. And I hope these people are hearing me, for they can come and get some of these free tickets.
That's like a blast. Oh, okay, so they're going to be playing this music. Everybody's going to be dressed in that time and era of the 40s, correct?
Yes. And
okay, and so what are they going to be doing? Is it just music? People are
dancing, music. It's a musical. Dancing, musical.
And you know that look is in, right, Bev?
Oh, yeah, I love that look.
Okay, just saying. This sounds like a blast.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. And you know what they can do?
What?
If they want some more information about this, if unfortunately they're not hearing it now, they can call the California Theater of Performing Arts at 909-885-8263. Again, that number is 909-885-8263. And there you go. And then if you want to go to the www, which everybody loves to do, it's www.californiatheater.net, N-E-T. And they can pop over there or pop on the computer, get all the information that they want to do. And the tickets are on sale. And they start from $38.50 up to $77.50. So,
wow.
Yeah. And the size of the theater, well, you know what the theater looks like when you walk in there. It takes you right back to that era.
Yes, I love it. It's beautiful. I hope they never change it. I really do love it.
If they ever change it, there is going to be war, I think everybody would be going crazy over that.
Hey, Mia, when are we going to see you in something?
What do you mean, see me in something? Like what?
Like on stage.
Oh, hey, I could surprise you. I spent all of my high school years at a performing arts school.
That's why I'm asking. When are we going to see you on stage?
Good question. I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know soon. I could tap dance. I just can't sing. I can dance, but I cannot sing.
If they have cats running there, are you going to be in Cats?
Only if I'm in costume going around purring, but as long as I don't sing.
I would pay to see that.
That would be cool. Hey, let me make some phone calls.
Okay.
You never know,
And then if I do that, then, Joe, you got to wear a tuxedo.
Man.
Put on that bow tie. You got to do it, Joe.
He will. He's the one that opened this can of worms, so he's going to have to follow through on it.
Good one, Bev. You heard it here.
Yes. And no place else, only right here on Let's Go Shopping with Bev on KCAA 1050 AM and NBC News Talk Radio, right here in the lovely city of San Bernardino. And if you'd like more information about this program, how to get on, whatever you'd like to know, you can call me at 909-797-8291. That number is 909-797-8291. And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
All right.
Yes, I don't know how a Twitter twits, but there you go,
I've known a few. Never mind.
Now, Mia,
yes.
Let's get back to your neck of the woods, darling.
Yes.
How are the shops doing? Is everybody surviving since I'm not up there?
Oh, yes, everybody's surviving well. The good thing is that a lot of the stores are now printing out coupons that you can get things in the mail, you can get things on your smartphones. And I suggest strongly to go and use those coupons because it's nothing better to a woman than when she can buy something nice at a great deal.
Definitely.
So it's happening everywhere at Sephora, at Ulta, at JCPenney's. And it makes shopping more affordable. And that's what most people are looking for is affordability.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are being a little bit, they have to tighten up their strings a little bit, and it's Mother's Day weekend. Don't forget, some of the prettiest cards are the ones that are handmade.
Yes.
Have little ones, get out the Crayolas and the markers. Those are just priceless.
And, I'm glad you mentioned that because when my children were little, half a gallons of milk or a quart of milk, right? Because Crystal is the youngest one. That's what they used to do. And I saved just about every single one that they gave me.
Oh, Bev.
Yeah. And, every once in a while you want to go down memory lane and you get a little tear in your eye. And then you get giggling because some of the letters were backwards and, and everything else. But you're right, Mia, if they do something homemade, it means more to their mommy or their daddy or their grandma or grandpa, uncle, auntie, or whatever it is because they actually did it.
It's so special and touching. You look at it, even with the sun or the little flower or the little heart. It's very touching, and especially if it's done in crayon or pencil. You just can't help but love it. It has a special meaning. So even if you do have a lot of money, it doesn't matter. Those are the best gifts to give, Mom.
That's it. And please, to all the young people out there, don't do it on a computer.
No, it doesn't quite have that same feel. You have to go old school. Get out the markers and everything like that. That makes it even better.
Yep, it really does.
And you can go out and cut a flower, right, and put it in a cup and put a little heart on the cup.
That's what I was going to say. And you want to hear a funny story about this?
Yes, I do.
When we were back in the city, and of course, the property was like the size of a postal stamp. if you're lucky, right? And when my son, he was just going on 4. And so he's seen everybody getting flowers and this and that. I was a single mom. What do you do, right? Well, he went outside, and he was allowed to go and sit on the stoop. And that's what we call the steps. When you have a porch and you have the stairs going up and down. Yeah. Well, we used to call it the stoop. And we still do. Well, he was sitting there. He looked next door over to the Decipios, and Judy had these little flower pots. He went over there, and he pulled a flower off in it and sat back down on the stoop and then came upstairs and gave it to me.
Oh, Beth.
And I says, Tommy, where did you get it? He goes, next door. And I went, okay, and I thanked him and this and that. Yeah, and then when it started drying out, I put it in saran wrap, and then I put it in a plastic baggie. I still have that flower till today.
Oh, Bev, that is so sweet.
Yes, and so that's what Mia and I are talking about, everybody. You don't have to run out and spend $10, $15. Boy, am I going to get phone calls on this one. All this money on a card. Do something special. Take the time and do it yourself, right?
Absolutely. That's more meaningful to me for Mother's Day.
If you're spending 10 or 15 on a card, have yourself committed.
Yeah, roll some of these prices now. And then, and let's get back to cooking, Mia.
Yes.
Yes, we got to hit the cooking thing. Now, what is your favorite meal for Mommy's Day?
Okay, my favorite is Italian. Bev, I love spaghetti with cheese on it. Yum. Just drool. Yeah, I like spaghetti. I like the cheesy breads, and for dessert, I just love a cake of any kind they make for me. It's just delicious. But Italian's my favorite. What about you?
I like, Sunday, of course, pasta. I grew up every Sunday we had pasta. That's a tradition in the house. And that maybe a nice roasted chicken or some lamb with it, something like that. That's what I go for. And if you have a moment, because Joey just gave me 2 fingers. I got to bump this out real quick. You want the easiest recipe to make a good gravy?
Please.
Yeah,
yes.
You guys call it sauce or tomato sauce. We always called it gravy, all right? Get your frying pan out, whatever meat you're going to cook up, your chicken, your pork, whatever. Cook it up and get it out of the pan. Wipe down the pan with just a paper towel. Put in a little olive oil, a little butter. Put in your garlic and your onions, and chop up your peppers, your green, red, whatever. Throw that in it. Throw the meat back in it, and then get your fresh tomatoes. Crush them in your hand. Just, if you can see my hand, put it and pretend it's a baseball and crush it right into the pot. Put a little dab of red wine in it, just a little dab. Stir it up, put it on your pasta, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, Bev, that sounds delicious. I'm drooling.
Yeah, and the family only has 2 pans to clean, one from the pasta and one from the gravy.
That sounds delicious.
Yep.
I can taste it.
And
Bev, what have you done?
I just gave you a good recipe, and I'll tell the family they can do it for you.
You sure did. Noted.
Okay. And we got one more finger. Oh, we're getting close, Mia. We're getting close.
Oh, well, I just want to give a big shout-out to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. You deserve it. Relax. Just take the day off. What do you say, Bev?
I agree, and whatever you do, be safe, be happy, and enjoy it. And I want to thank Mia and Paul and Debbie, and we talked about the California Theater and them too, for being on the air, and Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band's dancing us out. Ciao, everybody. Bye, Mia.
Bye.
It's unbelievable how you had me hypnotized. I knew from that moment you were the one for me. Thank God it was. You know you set me free. I'm living in paradise.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM. The station that leaves no listener behind.
NBC News Radio.